Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's the last day of April 2021, and we got some things to talk about today for AMD stock. I got to show you some things on the price chart that many of you may not have considered. Yeah, what about if the market price in AMD is going to continue to go down? I'm going to show you all why this is very important, because price, it doesn't lie. It's the truth. It tells us what majority of the market has been doing, whether they've been buying, whether they've been selling. So all we need to do is come in and actually inspect and see, okay, what happened at these certain prices when AMD was trading there? Did the market go up? Did the market go down? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to actually understand where price is going to go. So welcome to the channel. If you're new, go ahead, hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel, because I'm one of the realest YouTubers out here, giving you all accurate price predictions as to where price is going to go without the confusion. So if you guys want to learn more, definitely join the community. I don't want you all to be confused. I don't want you all to go out and use pointless indicators to try to give you a heads up as to where price is going to go. I don't want you all to listen to these YouTubers telling you all to come in and buy the dips. That's one of the worst things that you can do, especially when the market is trending lower and you're in a bearish market. You don't do that. You only come in and buy when they buy. If the market is not buying, then guess what? We don't buy neither. We'll sit the sideline. We'll keep the cash in an interest-bearing account. And once they deploy their resources, once the market comes in and deploy their resources, understand they will tell us that they're buying. You can just simply look at the price chart and you'll see it for yourself. So check this out. I did a video for AMD not that long ago. It was actually on April the 9th, right? And look at what happened. Like, I'm not confused. I'm not questioning as to why prices in AMD is going down. I actually predicted that that was going to happen right here on April the 8th. The price prediction that I did is still here for you all to see. If you guys haven't seen the video, after you watch this one, go back and listen to what I said to actually predict this. So that's it, 15.8%. Another good call right there for us to be prepared for market movement. This is how we're able to win. This is how we're able to beat everybody else in making money in the stock market. It's by predicting. You got to be a forecaster in the stock market in order to win. You don't have to use some expensive charting software. You don't have to construct some expensive algorithm to go ahead and do the trades for you, albeit that would be beneficial. But you can actually win by simply being ahead of the game. So, good call. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. Now, like I said, this is the problem. We can actually tell at certain price levels what happened. We can actually tell at certain price level if there were more buyers and if there was more sellers. Now, I'm not changing up the chart. What you guys are looking at is only the price and volume. I got one line on the chart and you guys can visually see what's been going on. Who's really been dominating the market in AMD? For real. Who's been winning in this area right here? Let me go ahead and circle it. Who's been winning in the market in AMD during this time period? If you said buyers, you are absolutely correct. The market was buying this whole time, right? This is where they were dominating the market. From the long-term general perspective, from a smaller time frame, there was some ebbs and flows to where sellers came in. Like, I get that. But when you look at this from this vantage point, who was winning? You only got two teams, buyers and sellers, right? And this was a buyer's market right here. What I've circled. This was opportunity for you to come in, buy, and with a safe presumption say that you can make money as price in AMD continue to rise higher. Cool. The market tells us when dynamics change, right? Because every time AMD stock price came a little bit down toward this ascending line, the buyers confirmed price. It confirmed that they wanted the movement to continue to go up. It did. So as long as the price in AMD held this line, we knew that price was going to go up. We knew it. Something changed right here. Look at what's going on now. The market in AMD is now breaking that trend. That trend started. It started about 2 years ago. This market in AMD was a bullish market for a full 2 years. 2 years. And now it's not. Price broke. So if anybody out here on these YouTube streets is telling you come in and buy AMD, they haven't seen this. They're not telling you the truth. Obviously, they got some other agenda. See, that's the thing about looking at price charts, is that it doesn't have an agenda. They're not trying to come in and fool us when we just look at price. They're not. Can nobody come back and revamp or revise or move some of these price bars, act like it didn't happen? This is here forever. It's been plotted. You can't go back and change these days. The market in AMD has now broken the trend that started 2 years ago. I am not bullish into the market in AMD. I'm not. You can't be when you look at this chart like this. We broke the trend. And I appreciate the market giving us this information, because it tells us how we need to be acting in the market. We should not be bullish. Now, our next problem, though, is trying to figure out, okay, cool. If we're not going to look for a price in AMD to go up, we need to find an area to where it's possible that buyers will stage a comeback and try to consolidate the price. That's the next thing we need to be focusing on. So where? At what level do you think the buyers are here? Okay, if we're not looking for the price to trend higher alongside that ascending line, where do you think the market is going to go next? Where are the buyers? So we're trying to surface and look at, okay, where are the buyers? Are they around $80 to $78.50? Do you think the buyers are there? I definitely see buying coming into the market in AMD around here. This is the ultimate. This is the biggest area that I'm focused in on the market going in AMD for us to stop the price from falling. It's right here. So if anything, we do not want to see the market in AMD break that level. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm one of the ones who point out where we see gaps. Okay, I'm showing it to you today, and it's not looking good. Where I'm going to show you these gaps into the market in AMD, price could go there and fill it, because one of the objectives of the market is to go back and make an efficient market. And when you see gaps, that's a void. It means that there wasn't no trades going on at that price. Now, can you see where there are some gaps in AMD? Now, I don't know when it's going to happen. It might happen at the end of 2022 and of 2023, but don't forget, April 30th, I told you all that there are some gaps in AMD's price. There's one. Okay, I want you all to see that. There might not be one right there. Let me zoom in a little bit closer. There is one there, maybe a couple of pennies, but from the high that came in here on July 27, 2020 to these lows, there's a gap, a minor gap in AMD's price there, but definitely right here. It's a gap. Market in AMD has never traded there. There's no trades going on into the market in AMD right here on these days. From July 23rd, 2020 to July 24th, the market gapped up and it never came back down and filled it. So I'm just saying, I'm not going to put that on a chart now, but you know what? I'm going to keep that arrow there because I want you all to see this. I don't want you all to think that I just came in happily and just made it up. I'm going to keep these arrows here because I want you all to see that there are gaps in this market for AMD and that normally prices come back down to fill it. Okay, so I'm gonna keep those there. Now, we're not trending higher. One thing for me is I don't want to be confused. The market is not meant to be confusing. So let's get rid of the trend. Now, I'm looking for the market ultimately in AMD to come down to around $74. That's where I'm looking at it. And we're almost there now. Now, when you look at this from a monthly time frame, why would you be bullish? For real, look at that. We still got some weakness to go through. And the first area that I'm going to try to TP out the market in AMD is going to be around $80. My second one it's going to be around 74.50. Those are my 2 price targets right now. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and put this on a chart because I want you all to be prepared for these things. We're going to continue to be bearish into the market in AMD as long as the market trades below $100. So even if I do see price go up to 100, but the buyers does not crack above 100 on strength, then I know that that's not a real move. I know that the overall market is selling their AMD stock as price goes up. And then we might come back down and eventually come out to where we're looking for it to go. Okay. My first price target, let me go ahead and give it to you, is $80. Okay. If I see the buyers come in at proper price in AMD right there around 80, hey, take 6.25%. That's the name of the game, is to make money and not to be greedy. If the market's going to offer us 6.27%, then take it. Take a little bit off. You won. You call the market of going down. There's nothing wrong with you getting in the market and getting out early. That's what so many of these YouTubers have wrong. They want you to hold the stock for the next 600 years to be wealthy. My second price target is going to be down there around 74.50, 74.25. That gives us around 12.75% profitability. But again, don't be surprised if the market in AMD fills those gaps. Okay. Don't be surprised. I already got them there. I'm one of the first ones to tell you about it. Okay. So now let me read this in because I don't want to let the market go that far out. But this is it. The market is not hard. It's not confusing. It's not giving us any information that it doesn't want us to know. We just need to simply pay attention. That's it. So now I'm there. Now I want to know. You guys see it for yourself. What do you think the price is about to do? Okay. What do you think? I already see it. There's earnings coming up next week, May the 3rd. I get it. You might see a pop. You might see a move because recently we've already seen the price in AMD fall 32%, right? We've already seen it. So yeah, we might get a lift in the initial stages of me producing this price prediction, but don't get it twisted. If there is an uplift in price in AMD, people are selling it. That's why. All right, so that's it. I'm done. Your turn. Go ahead and hit me up and let me know what do you all think about AMD's stock price now. I know many of you are coming in trying to buy these dips, but I'm telling you, you don't buy dips. You only buy when the market buys. In this last down move, they're not buying, they're selling. All right. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.